Hi, this is Tanya from Love Buddha Tarot, back with the monthly reading for April for Aquarius. I'm sorry I'm having to do these as lives. Mercury retrograde has been in full swing, so there's been a lot of problems. So by the time I pre-recorded them and then uploaded them and everything, I wouldn't have had, I would have missed the beginning of April. So I'm having to do these lives. I hope to normal by next month, I think. Yeah. Okay, so right, what I'll do, it doesn't seem to be anybody in there, so chit chat's gone. I'll just get straight on with the reading. Before I start, though, I do want to say that because it's April, it's the new tax year, isn't it? An astrological year as well. There will be a slight increase on my prices. Okay, they've been kept the same for quite some while, and there is a little bit of an increase. But I do have an offer on at the moment. We just had the blue moon on Saturday. Very, very powerful. And there is an offer on to honor that. Okay, so if you would like a personal reading with me, because these are just general, okay? Yes, people will relate to certain things in them, but when I'm reading for you, then, I can get into your personal situation. So if anybody would like to take advantage of the offer, there is a link below. Just click on that. It'll take you to my booking and it will show you my availability, and then I can connect with you. Okay, so that's it. A little bit of business out of the road. So Aquarius, I'm going to go straight in with what I was picking up psychically for you, rather than and then I will do your cards. The first thing I was getting here when I was tuning in is try not to take on too much. It's almost like I'm seeing here, it's like you're wanting to save the world in some way, and you're saying yes to everything. But please make sure that when you're saying yes to things, you're not saying no to yourself. Because yes, I know you're very good at balancing, and I know that you are always quite articulate and you get things done. But if you overload yourself, this is going to put unnecessary and unwanted stress on you and your body, they're saying, okay? So it's almost like if you're taking on everything, you could hit a bump in the road. And if you hit that bump, then everything could fall. So it's almost like you need to choose your choose where you're devoting your time. Okay, a lot of this I feel is around career as well this month, but it's almost like I feel some of you could be burning the candles at both ends, and you are just taking on too much. Okay, I want to say what they're coming in there is not my circus, not my monkeys. Okay, so it's not up to you to actually sort other people's stuff out or give them an easier ride and make your ride harder. Okay, it's almost like you wouldn't pick a hitchhiker up on the side of the road that would make you so you would have to go and sit in the boot. If you can do something, great, but if it's putting you out or changing your position and putting too much stress on you, then really be careful, because I feel it's almost like this month, especially around career wise, it's almost like you could give somebody an inch and they will take a mile. Okay, so it's you keep the balance in. If you're starting to feel out of balance, look at what is tipping the scales, they're saying. Okay, so I hope that made sense to you, Aquarius. Now we're going to look at your tarot and see what's coming in here. And pretty much it's saying the same. It's almost like you may get yourself trapped in a situation where you say yes and then you suddenly go, God, why have I done that? I haven't got the time. I haven't got the energy. I haven't got the inclination even, So this is where you really need to be careful, I think, because it's almost like you have new projects of your own that you want to work on, or you have new ideas for your life that you're wanting to do. And if you haven't got the time to put the energy into these, then it's them that are lacking. And it's almost like taking the load of other people. This is bizarre. That's exactly what they were saying to me. So you have to let some of struck fall. Okay, this is what you need to do. You're not letting anybody down but yourself if you carry on like this. Okay, I feel some of you could still be feeling a little bit of hurt around a breakup. Now this could be an old breakup. I don't feel it is recent, but I mean, we've got Mercury in retrograde and it can always bring things back to the surface that haven't been healed. And it's almost like I feel you are looking at old pain or old ways of being. This could be even around this stress. Look at times when you have been stressful and realizing where you're going down the same path again. So it's almost like some old hurts could come up, or they could come out of the blue. You could bump into an ex and all these old feelings resurface, or something like that. Something is going to be a trigger for you to remember something that has happened in the past, okay? But what I'm getting here is this is great, because this is, rather than let this worry you, rather than let this bring anxiety in, it's almost coming up so that you can revisit it, reflect on it, and then finally release it, okay? This is it. It's almost like they're throwing it away there. This is not what you want. This is a time where I feel you are feeling powerful and you need to step into your power, okay? And sometimes it's like, they're saying there, the Eckhart Tolle book that I love, The Power of Now, it's about the now, but they're saying the power of no to me there. So you really need to learn to say the power of no here, because like I say, your reserves are being given in areas where I don't think they are getting the full appreciation. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you, Aquarius. I feel this month for you is going to be a month of contemplation as well. You're going to be thinking a lot. Now, there's nothing bad with this as long as you keep your thoughts balanced. Okay, this is what it's talking about. It's almost like you are leaving your old life, going into a new life. You can see where you're going, but it's a time to just sort of, sit on the fence, I feel a little bit, okay? It's like you don't have to push anything. Everything doesn't have to be now, 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 okay? It's no, no, no. I love the way they work sometimes. You're going to get moving. You are on a journey here. You could be going on a literal journey as well, because I do see travel linked with this. But it's almost like, hold off a little bit, okay? Don't jump the gun. This is it. It's get your plan right in your head and then go towards your goal. Anything you do this month, and especially before April the 15th, because we have Mercury retrograde, it could fall flat on its face, okay? So it's like, yes, you are moving on. Yes, this move is the right move, but there's no hurry for it, okay? So just take time to stop and smell the roses a little bit. I feel that this, it's almost like you're sitting there going, yeah, that's what I was thinking, because that's what they're saying to me here. I do feel as well, some of you could be hit by Cupid's arrow this month as well. And this may take you a little bit off guard. It's almost like this wasn't in your plan. But when love strikes, we cannot do anything about it. And I really feel this is, it could be somebody you meet or somebody you have recently met, where you're like, I feel something. And this is quite strange, because like I say, you're used to being in control, but when love comes in, control goes out the window, doesn't it? And I almost feel you might even take a little bit of a step back from this, not because you don't want it, but because it could be a little bit overwhelming for you as well, and it's almost like I feel you need to have this little break around this, and then charge forward, because it's almost like you want it. You want to go full speed with this. This seems to be a lot of the stuff that's coming up this month for you, but it's all just about slowing down, taking your time. Time is on your side, I feel. But yeah, there's a big opening of your heart, Aquarius, yeah, and this is very, very balanced. I want to see that this is balanced, and I want to say that this is balanced and blessed, okay? This is coming in for a reason, and I really feel there is a real security with this, okay? I'm not one of these that talks about past lives and things like that, because I do believe in them, but when I'm doing a reading like this, people can get quite confused with past life stuff and stuff, so that's why I tend to stay away from it. But with this, it's almost like you feel like you've known this person, okay? So there is a connection there, and I feel it's almost like this person ticks every single box for you. It's like, I can see you going, oh, why now? This is what I've been waiting for years, and then why now when I've got so much else on? you know, and they're saying, why not? Okay, this is it. The time is right. It's springtime. What is it? It's not spring is in the air, it's love is in the air, isn't it? That's the song that's coming in. So I feel that your initial reaction with this might be to block it off, but it's almost like you won't be able to do that for long. Okay, so it's, you might want to say no to that when that is what you want to say yes to, so you need to say no to other things, because there is success waiting for you. There's almost like they all lived happily ever after. This is what I'm getting, and this one might be what's scaring you. You know, you're a very much a realist, Aquarius, and it's almost like, yeah, if something feels too good to be true, then it usually is. But it's with this, it's kind of like, no, I think this is good and it is true. Okay, because there is a newness coming for you this month, a massive, massive newness. This could be in business, but it's definitely in love as well. You know, real passionate. This could involve travel. This could be somebody that is not from your country, or it could be you could be in another country or something like that from where you were born. But it's almost like this could be like a holiday romance, but it's not holiday, if that makes sense. You know, when you're on holiday and like everything just falls away and you can just do whatever you want and it's great. This is kind of what I'm feeling here, you know. So it's like I say, some of you could be making a trip or whatever. And I feel this person could in some way be linked with your work, or they could inspire you to have other ideas. I don't think they work in the same field as you, but I feel that like this coming together, it's almost like these sparks of passion, these sparks of like this knowing, these sparks of love, but also these sparks of creating and co-creating something together. So wow, this looks absolutely amazing. Something that you may have already started or had an idea about. It's almost like this person could be the missing piece that comes into it, and then, you know, your wish can come true in more ways than one, they're saying. So this is such a fabulous reading. Okay, so I don't think that you're just going to be given the gift of love. I think there are other gifts. It's almost like the gifts of abundance here, and it's celebration, Aquarius. You know, there's wow, right. Success, right? Okay, success and sex. I feel this month is sort of where you need to be putting your focus and what you will be getting a whole load of. Okay, like I say, forgive me. This is how I get the messages through, but this is what it is, and it's almost like, you know, wow. I mean, you know, I'm pulling more and more cards, and there you go. Ten of Pentacles. You know, this is harmony. This is financial harmony. This is financial growth. You know, it's sort of, you know, money coming for you, like you've got the Midas touch, but also feeling very, very rich within your relationship as well. Okay, so this is amazing. I feel this person, okay, when I'm looking at this person, it's like they've come in to give you a new life. When I'm looking at their energy here, it's almost like they don't fit in any box, okay? They tick all of the boxes for you, but they are not your normal type, if that makes sense. And it's like this person they're vibrant. I feel they're creative. They dance to the beat of their own drum. You know, they just allow you and encourage you to be you rather than be anything else. It's almost like, you know, they can see through the charade. So, you know, you're best off being yourself anyway. But this person, it's almost like they bring fun with them. They bring spontaneity. It's like they light up your life, if that makes sense. So there's a lot of newness on the horizon. Okay, so this is why I feel they're saying be careful what you're putting your energies into at the beginning of the month, because you might not see this opportunity that is coming. So you might be so focused on other stuff that you miss this opportunity, and it's something that you don't want to miss. Okay, because I feel if you miss it, you will miss out here. There's happiness, there's contentment coming for you, Aquarius. You know, this yearning that you've had, or this I don't know, some of you could have been filling yourself up with work, filling your life up with work, okay, as a distraction because you're feeling a little bit, you know, lonely or something like that. And it's almost like, right, okay, you need to stop the distractions because they're trying to give you something that is absolutely amazing here, okay? Big, big changes, Aquarius, but fantastic. And you're going from strength to strength. It's like you're in the court of the karmic law, and, you know, karma is saying to you, here you go. You know, you've been trying to help others. Now we're going to help you. Okay. So I hope that makes sense to you, Aquarius. I'm going to pull a spirit card and see what it is. April, I think your energy is blowing my Wi-Fi. It's the energy through these cards. I do that all the time, April. Whenever I get stressed or excited or anything, I blow up computers, I blow up lights, I give people electric shocks when I go to hug them. I think I'm a bit of a slider. My daughter calls me Carrie because I like to say I just blow things up. Sometimes in a good way, sometimes in a bad way. But yeah, I hope your Wi-Fi is okay. Right, so spirit card for Aquarius, please. Right, okay. There you go. Look at that. Divinely guided here. And this says good news. And it says good news is coming your way. Something beautiful is about to manifest. Feelings of elation like you are on a cloud. It's time to celebrate all the wonder and beauty in your life. So there you go. You know, just verification, what I've said. Fantastic, fantastic reading that was, Aquarius. Thank you for allowing me to do it for you. So yeah, I'm done, Jen, but this will be reposted, okay? I'm having to do the monthlies live to try and save a little bit of time, okay? So it will be reposted. You haven't missed it, okay? So if anybody would like a personal reading with me, then please get in touch. The link is below. I do have an offer on as well at the moment if you do want that. A few people have been asking if they can donate as well, and yes, donations are massively appreciated, you know. Like I say, I don't like to ask them, but people have asked, so there is a link that I've put there, you know. So if you feel that you want to, then you know that is great and it is appreciated, and thank you. But yeah, Aquarius, have an absolutely fabulous month. I think I can't wait to see what May has in store for you, because this month there are going to be, I don't know, fireworks, flirtations, and it feels good. It feels very, very good for you, Aquarius. Okay, so have an absolutely fabulous month. Satnam.